Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Welcome to another video. This will be about picky eaters and understanding what they are and um, removing the stigma and the ignorance surrounding misconceptions on those labeled picky eaters. First of all, what is a picky eater? A picky eater is someone who doesn't like a lot of things. They have usually a certain taste bud, and fundamentally, they have the right to do so. But often, this is weaponized against people that have conditions, people that have specific dietary requirements, disabled people for being picky eaters and being grateful for what you got. Food is a very important part of sustaining the human body, and what we can consume tends to influence how our body reacts. Most of the time, people eat food based on the resources they got and also the geographic location. So, picky eaters, when you call someone a picky eater, you have to understand what does the term really mean. Because for instance, particular cultures have a particular taste bud, and when they migrate, for example, to Western nations or other nations that don't share the same taste buds, they are called picky eaters because they do not share the same tastes, and that is fine. For example, not everyone will like durian, not everyone will like kimchi, not everyone will like seaweed. I don't like licorice. I just don't like it, but others will. And essentially, you have the right to like whatever you like. But labeling someone who is a picky eater because they have allergies, not everyone is going to enjoy chocolate cake because if they're allergic to cocoa, they're allergic to the eggs in the chocolate cake, they're allergic to dairy products, they need alternatives. And it's not being about being fussy or being a picky eater. It's basically about life and death for people who have allergies. And people who don't understand are extremely stupid and also evil as well. Because you can hurt someone by giving them something they are allergic to. Specific dietary requirements, for example, being a vegan, being a vegetarian, being on halal diet, being on kosher diet, should be respected. At the end of the day, it is your choice to take upon this diet, and people should be understanding, and I think that there should be more options for these particular diets in order for a person to thrive. Like for example, when people are getting food parcels, I think people should be mindful not only on what people are allergic to, but also their specific dietary requirements. If they're vegan, if they're Muslim, or they eat a particular thing. It is what makes us humans, diversity. And by denying a person's right to choose their food, you are denying their humanity. For example, poor people are expected to eat um, baked beans and canned spaghetti. For people who don't understand that particular tastes make you gag, and often children especially because adults have a large control over children, but also particular adults are seen as being bratty, being entitled when a particular food causes them to activate their gag reflex. Not everyone will like a particular brand because what if it tastes like medicine and they don't like the taste of that particular food? And to conclude this video, food is a resource that we have enough of. It's just that the capitalism and the elite are monopolizing the resource pool. Therefore, people are having a hard time to adjust their diet according to their needs and therefore labeled picky eater. But in reality, it is about privilege, accessibility, and the monopoly of greedy elites.